So welcome back, and we're going to be writing a slightly different kind of expression in vertex form, and this is an example. What you'd see is that the coefficient of the first term, x squared, is not 1 like we've done in the previous video. So the coefficient in this case is more than 1, 3 in this case to be precise. And we want to write it in a vertex form of a into x plus b, all of it squared, plus c. So it makes sense that if we run into this kind of thing, we should try to get rid of this thing first, the value that is not 1. So how do we do that? We factor 3 out of it. Now, by the way, even if 3 is not a factor of any of this, you still have to factor it anyway. So that means factoring 3 in all of these. That's the first thing we have to do. So let's factor it. If I factor 3 out, I'm going to get x squared, because I'm going to technically divide everything by 3, plus 6x over 3, that is 2x, minus 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now I have a slightly different expression. And of course, it's still the same thing if I multiply that out again. So at this point, I have my solution. All I have to do is to treat what is inside this bracket as I've done for the other one. So I'm going to write the expression as 3, open a big bracket. Then I'm going to put x squared plus 2x, take away 5 in the bracket. And this implies that I can write these as 3, open a big bracket, then x squared plus 2x plus k, which we've always do, minus k minus 5. So to save time, what is the value of k? K is, if you've been following our videos, you know that it's going to be b over 2 times the square root of a, all of it squared. So in a quick one, b in this case is 2, and b in this case, because we are now working with the one in the box, not outside, so b in this case is 2 and a is 1, so it's going to be 2 divided by 2 all squared. So the answer will later be 1 anyway, 1 squared, which is 1. So I could now come back to this and write this better. So this implies that 3 in the bracket of a big one, x squared, okay, plus 2x plus 1 minus 1 minus 5. So we do 3 into the big bracket, x squared plus 2x plus 1 squared, if I want to do that, to make it a perfect square, of course, minus 6. So let's express this in a perfect square. So that will be 3 into the big bracket. Then we are going to have a small bracket. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 1 squared is 1. Everything squared, now minus 6. We've got the answer, but we still need one more step to take. And what is that final step that we're going to take? What we're going to do is this, to expand the bracket back with the 3 which we took out, remember? So this would become 3 multiplied by this bracket. That will be 3 into that bracket. I can't expand that right now. It's going to mess up the work again. And 3 multiplied by this negative 6, because of course everything is in the bracket. So that will be negative 3 times 6 is 18. So now you can see that this is in this vertex form that we've been looking for, this vertex form here. So that would be our answer to that question. So let's try another example. This is the second one. And if you look at these, 2 cannot actually divide through the whole of the factor, but we're still going to do the same thing anyway. So let's look at, we factor 2 again, 2 into the bracket of x squared minus 5 over 2x minus 7. It's the same thing. Now we deal with what is within the bracket by starting by looking for the value of k, but I would like to write it in the way we do write it. 2, open a big bracket, x squared minus 5 over 2x plus k minus 7, then close the big bracket. Now we have to look for k, of course. K is equal to b over 2 times the square root of a, everything squared. So b in this case is the coefficient of x, which in this case is negative 5 over 2. Now over 2 multiplied by the square root of a is 1 to save us time. Everything would still be squared. So let's take it one by one. We're going to have a situation like this. We're going to have a situation whereby we'll have negative 5 over 2 divided by 2. I could rewrite it like that. There is nothing wrong with that. I could do that. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. Okay. So I can now go on with the negative 5 over 2 times 1 over 2. So I'll get negative 5 over 4, everything squared. So we need to take note of this level as we always do. So which it becomes 25 over 16. So 25 over 16 is gotten from negative 5 over 4. Now back to the question, we're going to have 2 into a big bracket, x squared minus 5 over 2x, now plus k, and what is that k? Minus 5 over 4 all squared. Now minus k again, minus 5 over 4 all squared minus 7. Now we close the big bracket. So the next thing we do is this: 2 into the big bracket, of course, 2 into the big bracket of x squared minus 5 over 2x plus, now bracket, minus 5 over 4, of course. Now minus, if I expand this, I'll go back to 25 over 16 minus 7. Now at this point here, I should write this in perfect square, which is still 2 into, I'll find the square root of the first one, x, find the square root of this last one, which will be minus 5 over 4. Now that would be in another bracket, squared. Now minus this, this would be 16. This will be 16. So this is negative 137 over 16 to save time too. When we do that properly, we're going to get something like that. And of course, this is in vertex form, but we have to expand the bracket to make it neater. So we're going to have 2 multiplied by this. I'm going to get 2 into that bracket, x minus 5 over 4 all squared. Now 2 multiplied by 137 over 16, that will be minus 137 over 8, because 2 would reduce 16 by 8. So this is the vertex form that we're looking for. This is the vertex form that we're looking for. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, I would suggest that you do that right now so you can enjoy videos like this. So you're going to try this. Put the answer in the comment box. Then let's have a discussion. Good day and see you in the next one.